Yes. So now we are going to discuss about how to do the accounting. How to do the accounting of consignment business. See, let us just quickly revise what we done already. There is a person called as consignor who is in Bangalore, who is the owner of the goods, who is already having an established business in Bangalore. And he is sending the goods to the consignee who is in Mysore. So consignor who is already have an established business in Bangalore, he is going to send the goods to the consignee who is there in Mysore. And whatever the profit or loss will happen on consignment business, that belongs to the consignor, because consignor is the owner of the goods. And obviously whatever the profit or loss will happen in Bangalore business, which is already being established, that also belongs to the consignor. So consignor is going to get the profit of Bangalore business as well as consignment business which is there in Mysore. Now the first thing you need to understand that whatever the profit or loss will happen on consignment business, it belongs to whom? Consignor, because consignor is the owner of the goods. So one thing is clear that accounting records for consignment business, profit or loss calculation on consignment business will be maintained by the consignor. Consignor has to record the transactions or maintain the transactions relating to consignment business. Consignee is not going to maintain any records of consignment business. Obviously, if any transaction consignee has done on behalf of consignor, those details he is going to maintain. Consignee is going to maintain only those details which is carried out by him on behalf of consignment, on behalf of consignor. Other than that, he is not going to do any calculation or he is not going to maintain any records relating to consignment business. Consignee will never calculate profit or loss of the consignment business because he is not going to get the profit. Who will get the profit? Consignor. So consignor will calculate profit or loss on consignment business. Now what the consignor is going to do? Consignor is already having books of accounts maintained for Bangalore business. The business which is already established in Bangalore, for that he already has some books of account being maintained already. In same books of accounts, in the same books of accounts, he is going to maintain the details of consignment business. So in one set of books, you have details of Bangalore business as well as details of Mysore business, consignment business. Now, whatever the profit will happen in consignment business and whatever the profit will happen in the Bangalore business, both belongs to the home consignor. But consignor will be interested to know profit of Bangalore business separately and Mysore business separately. So consignor will not be interested to know both the profits together. He wants to know separately. Consignment profit separate and Bangalore business profit separate. So he has to record incomes and expense of Bangalore business separately and incomes and expense of Mysore business separately, if he wants to find out profit or loss of each of the business separately. So in the same books of accounts, details of consignment business is also going to be maintained. Now see, listen. For the purpose of Bangalore business, he is already having one trading and profit and loss account. We prepare trading and P&L account to find out profit or loss of the business. So for Bangalore business, already is preparing trading and profit and loss account, in which he is going to record debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. because trading and profit and loss account is a nominal account. Nominal account says that debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. But here he is going to record only expenses and losses of Bangalore business and only incomes and gains of Bangalore business. Expense and incomes of Mysore business will be recorded in a separate account, in a separate place. That is called as consignment account. Now doubt will arise, sir, if you are preparing trading P&L account for Bangalore business, can we prepare one more trading P&L account? Not possible. Because in same books of account, you cannot prepare two accounts with same name. Same name, two accounts are not possible. Name of the account should be different. So instead of calling it as trading and profit and loss account, we are going to call it as consignment account. Consignment account is just similar to trading and P&L account. So, sir, what is the reason of preparing this consignment account? To find out profit or loss on consignment business. Whatever the business we are running in Mysore, consignment business, have we made any profit or have we made any losses? To find out that, we are going to prepare consignment account. Again, nature of consignment account is a nominal account. Debit side we write all expenses and losses, credit side we are going to write all incomes and gains, but only belonging to Mysore business. Only and only belonging to which business? Mysore business. So we have two separate account. For existing business, trading and P&L account you prepare as usual to find out profit or loss of existing business. For consignment business, to find profit or loss, you prepare a separate account called as consignment account. It is just like trading and profit and loss account. And we prepare this account to find out profit or loss on consignment business. So one thing is clear, that books of accounts, transactions relating to Mysore business will be maintained in the books of accounts of consignor. Consignor is going to maintain the details of consignment business. Now we have to understand what accounting treatment consignor has to do, what all transaction consignor has to record, so that he can find out profit or loss of consignment business. So here you can see accounting treatment in the books of consignor. Accounting treatment in the books of consignor. So totally there are 12 journal entries are there, which we need to understand. So once you understand these 12 journal entries, you will be able to do the accounting treatment in the books of consignor. You will be able to find out profit or loss of consignment business. So totally 12 entries we need to understand. So before I explain these 12 journal entries, first I want you to understand some basic things. Just few basic things you understand, then we'll come to the journal entries. See, listen. Normally what will happen, every business transaction for the first time we record in a book called as journal. In journal we are going to record the journal entry. Let us say, for example, goods sold for cash. Goods sold for cash. So what will be journal entry? Cash account debit to sales account. Cash account debit to sales account. Once we record the transaction in journal, we are going to do the posting to the ledger. So in the ledger, one we open cash account and one we are going to open sales account. So one is called as cash account and the other one is called as sales account. So if I do the posting of this transaction, let us say cash sale of goods rupees 40,000. So I will go to cash account on debit side and write 40,000. Cash account debit side, I'll write 40,000. And here we are going to write to sales account. Then we go to sales account on credit side. Sales account is credited and we write 40,000. So buy sales, sorry, buy cash 40,000. So cash account will be debited and sales account will be credited. So normally by seeing the journal entry, we are going to do the posting to the ledger. Sometimes even you can do reverse. If you know the posting to the ledger, with the help of that posting to the ledger, we can pass the journal entry. So just I am trying to tell you that one from ledger how we can do the posting, sorry, how we can pass the journal entry. So by seeing the ledger, if you want to pass the journal entry, see what you have to do, you need to come in a reverse order, anti-clockwise order. For example, if you want journal entry for this one, cash account, this is starting, cash account, debit to sales account, cash account, debit to sales account. $40,000. So if you want to pass the journal entry for debit one, so this will be starting, this will be ending, this will be debit and this will be credit. So cash account debit to sales account. Suppose if you want journal entry for credit aspect, for this if you want to know the journal entry, so as I told you, anti-clockwise order, debit, credit. Then here this will be debit, this will be credit. Starting, ending, debit, credit. So here you need to come reverse way. Cash account debit to sales account. Rupees 40,000. So just remember, if you know the posting to the ledger from whatever the thing which is posted to the ledger, if you want to pass journal entry, you just need to come in a reverse order. Debit, credit, debit, credit. Yes. Now we'll understand the journal entry. Now let us understand the journal entry one by one. First point, on sending the goods on consignment. When consignor is going to send the goods to the consignee, let us assume that consignor has sent 1 lakh number of markers to the consignee. Cost of each marker is 10 rupees each. So 1 lakh into 10, it is called as 10 lakh. 10 lakh is called as goods sent on consignment. Whenever consignor is going to send the goods to consignee, we are going to pass two journal entries. Two journal entries are passed whenever consignor is going to send the goods to consignee. Now see what is those entries are. First entry is goods sent on consignment account debit to trading account. Goods sent on consignment account debit to trading account, or we can say purchase account. And the next entry will be consignment account debit to goods sent on consignment. So totally two entries will be passed. First one is GSC, goods sent on consignment to trading account or purchases account, And next entry will be consignment account debit to goods sent on consignment. First, let us understand these two journal entries. Let us take one example. Consignor has purchased some goods. Assume that consignor has purchased some goods from the supplier of the goods. So consignor has purchased some 50 lakh rupees of goods from the supplier of the goods. So whatever the goods the consignor has purchased, it's an expense for consignor. Goods purchased is an expense. And we know that purchases being an expense, it is recorded on the debit side of the trading account. So on the debit side of the trading account, we write to purchase account 50 lakh rupees. Out of this 50 lakh rupees, 10 lakh rupees of goods consignor has sent for Mysore business. So out of 50 lakhs, 40 lakh rupees of goods are kept for Mysore business, and remaining 10 lakh rupees of goods we have sent for 40 lakh rupees of goods we have kept for Bangalore business, and 10 lakh rupees of goods we have sent for Mysore business. So out of this 50 lakh rupees, Bangalore expense is 40 and Mysore expense is 10 lakhs. So whatever this trading and P&L account is there, here we need to record expenses and losses of only Bangalore business. So out of this 50 lakhs, if you have sent 10 lakh rupees of goods to Mysore, so from 50 you need to remove 10 lakhs. And the 10 lakh we should transfer to consignment account, because 10 lakh is an expense of Mysore and 40 lakh is an expense of Bangalore. So from this 50, if you want to minus this 10 lakh, you have two options. Either here you minus 10 lakh and remaining 40 will be left out, or any extra amount if it is written on the debit side. If you have written some extra amount 10 lakh rupees on the debit side, that you can remove by writing on the credit side. Extra debit, excess debit is removed by writing on credit. So on credit side we are going to write buy goods sent on consignment 10 lakhs. So 50 minus 10, it's going to become 40 lakhs. Extra debit is removed by doing credit. So this is entry number 1. Excess debit is being removed by doing credit. So if you want to know the entry for this journal entry, you need to come anti-clockwise, reverse order. So this will be debit, this will be credit. So goods sent on consignment account debit to trading account. So the first journal entry will be goods sent on consignment account debit to trading account. $10 lakh. So what is the meaning of this journal entry? We are removing the Mysore expenses from trading account. Removing the expenses from trading account which belongs to Mysore business. So this is the entry for removing the expenses from trading account. And now this 10 lakh rupees you need to transfer to consignment account. So now understand the next entry. This goods sent on consignment of 10 lakh rupees, whatever the cost price is there, you need to transfer to consignment account. Understand how to pass the transfer entry. This is called as transfer entry. If any account is being debited, to transfer you should do credit. If something is debited, to transfer you should do credit. Or if something is being credited, to transfer we should do debit. So this GSC account, goods sent on consignment account, we want to transfer, so we have done debit here. So to transfer, what we are going to do, credit to GSC 10 lakh. Sir, what we will write for this empty place? Wherever you want to transfer, write the name of that account. Wherever you want to transfer, write the name of that account. So this 10 lakh I want to transfer to consignment account. So I'll write here consignment account debit. So this second entry will be for transferring 10 lakh rupees to consignment account. So entry will be consignment account debit to goods sent on consignment. So consignment account debit to goods sent on consignment 10 lakhs. So total how many entries we need to pass? 2 entry. One, to remove 10 lakh rupees from trading account, and second, to transfer the 10 lakh rupees to consignment account. So these 2 entries you need to pass whenever we send the goods on consignment. Whenever the consignor is going to send the goods on consignment to consignee, we have to pass 2 journal entry. And both journal entry will come with an amount of cost of goods sent. Whatever the cost of goods sent is there, with that amount both journal entries are passed. So once I'll revise quickly. This trading and P&L account is only for Bangalore business, where you should record expense and incomes of only Bangalore business. And all Mysore expenses you should write in the consignment account. So normally what will happen, consignor will purchase the goods in bulk from the supplier. Let's say purchased goods of 50 lakh rupees. Being purchased an expense, we debit the trading account 50 lakh rupees. But out of 50 lakhs, 10 lakhs of goods you have sent to Mysore. So out of 50, 40 lakh expense belongs to Bangalore, and remaining 10 lakh expense belongs to Mysore. So from this 50 lakhs you have to remove 10 lakh. Either you remove 10 lakh here directly, or extra debit should be removed by doing credit. Extra debit should be removed by doing credit. So extra 10 lakh we have to remove by doing credit. So here we write buy goods sent on consignment. So what will be the entry for this one? GSC account debit to trading account. GSC account debit to trading account 10 lakhs. Now this 10 lakhs you have to transfer to consignment account. How to pass the transfer entry? If anything is done debit, to transfer we should do credit. So GSC is done debit, to transfer we do credit. And debit wherever you want to transfer. So entry will be consignment account debit to goods sent on consignment. So I hope these 2 entries you have understood.